Hi. I'm not gonna like run through my products until more of us join because I know I'm gonna get questions about what I'm doing, and I'm about to start blow drying my hair here in a second. So if there are any specific questions you have, just drop them in the chat. I'm gonna be answering them while I do my hair. But I'm gonna blow dry. It shouldn't take me any more than like 5 minutes or so. I don't know. And we will chat about them right after. I am doing a drugstore wash day today. I have some content I have to film. That's kind of what inspired it. So I was like, why not just do a full wash or a drugstore routine? I haven't done as many this year, and I did have a few drugstore products in my what do you call that? My little selection of products. So this is the leave-in I'm gonna use. I'm gonna run through all the products like I've used to like wash my hair and everything, but this is the leave-in I'm about to put in right now. It's the Pantene Pro Vitamin Essence Weightless Leave-On Treatment. The brand actually sent me a second bottle. But I initially bought my first bottle on Amazon. I love this stuff. It is truly weightless. You can spray on as much as you want. Never weighs my hair down ever. So I just put that in, and then I'm detangling with my unbrush. Some of these products are already linked in my, if you go to niaraalexis.com, you'll see a lot of these products already linked if you're interested in any of them. I know for sure the shampoo, conditioner, and deep conditioner I used today are not linked in there. I'll make sure I link them right after this, but yeah, a lot of the other products I use are linked in there. And you know what? I used a new deep conditioner today, and I feel like it is detangling my hair so well. Like, the unbrush already does good on its own, but this is working pretty good. Okay, we got some questions in here. Let me answer before. Okay, some of y'all gonna get blah. Have I been on? I feel like I've been on YouTube Live before, but some of y'all comments are a little weird. TikTok is a little bit more civilized. I wouldn't say I have like a necessarily. Well, I guess I'm lying. I do have a favorite thing about my hair. It's really just the density and the thickness of it. My hair is very thick with a relaxer. My hair is thick without a relaxer. It's been thick all of my life. So I guess you could say that's one of my favorite things about my hair. Hi from London. Who are these people? It's a little bit weird here on this live. I'm gonna just let y'all know this. TikTok live be a little bit more civilized. Not y'all coming from my forehead. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're trying the living proof? That's good. I really, really like the living proof serum. Y'all a little bit wild over here on YouTube Live. I'm sorry to hear about that, Farrah. I'm gonna stay on. I just think I feel like I've been live over here on YouTube before, but I don't know. I think like just some of the comments are a little weird. That's what I'm doing, girl. I'm showing my routine. Okay, I'm not doing shout outs, y'all. Okay, whatever. They are weird, aren't they, Melinda? Okay, thank you. I'm like, I know I have been live over here before. It's just a little odd this time. I don't know. So I'm about to blow dry my hair. It'll be oh, you got the Chronos? No, you love it. It's gonna be live, but literally not live, loud, but it's literally only gonna take me like 5 minutes. The blow dryer I'm using is the Dyson Supersonic. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know what's happening with the comments. Don't know. Yeah, they are a little weird. This is I'm letting y'all know right now. I low key yeah, because it is like later than I usually do my live. I low key might head over TikTok. I'm not. I be trying to like go back and forth, but I might. Um, I might. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, the blow dryer uses the Dyson Supersonic, hands down, my favorite. Y'all, I'm serious. We might go over to TikTok. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. Is my hair all dry? I don't know if y'all just seen because I just hit it. Somebody just asked me if I want to be colonized. No, no, I wouldn't. um, TPH hair care is nice. I already did, Melinda. Don't worry, girl. If you haven't relaxed your hair in 8 months, so what this is why I always tell people like why like you need to do your research about relaxer. Relaxer is permanent. That hair that you straightened, it's always going to be straight unless you cut it off. Your roots are not like that because that's new hair that has grown out, but this old hair used to be at the root because that's how your hair grows. It grows from the roots down. It doesn't grow from the ends down. It grows from here out. Just like think of it how like when someone colors their hair, if they permanently bleach their hair, that hair will always be bleached. Even if you put like color on top of it, it'll wash out eventually and it'll still be like that bleached blonde hair, and you'll see like dark hair up here at the top. It's the same with relaxed hair. Like that hair is permanently straightened. That's why your ends are straight. That's why my ends are straight, because I have new growth that has come in. Hair feels good. Doing my blow dry test. Let's see. Okay, so I'll go through the products that I've used on my hair so far to this point. So my shampoo and conditioner, I use the Dove Scalp and Hair Therapy, Scalp Plus Hair Therapy, I don't know how they say it. Density Boost Hydrating Shampoo and Conditioner, these two. It's my first time using them. I don't know how they work in terms of hydration. I think like when you're using product that's supposed to be hydrating or like strengthening and stuff like that, you have to use that over a period of time to know if that product really works. So I can't really tell you today, like, oh, this is a great hydrating shampoo. But it cleaned my hair pretty well. Then I put this Dove mask. I'm filming a campaign right now actually on my other camera for Dove. And so I'm using this 10-in-1 bond strength hair mask from them. That was my first time using this as well. I had these products in my, if you watch my channel, you'll see like I did a video earlier this year talking about like my 2024, 2025 products that I'm gonna be using. These products have been in there. I just hadn't gotten around to using them. So this campaign kind of came at the right time because I needed to start using them. And then for my leave-in, before I blow dried my hair, I sprayed this all over my hair. This is the Pantene Pro Vitamin Essence Weightless Leave-On Treatment. This is my second bottle of this. I love this stuff. Now this I can tell you because I've used this for almost 3 months now. Game changer. Like it's a leave-in treatment that like targets your hair to be, or targets like strengthening your hair. Great. I have relaxed hair, so you know it's like super susceptible to breakage and damage and stuff like that. That stuff works great and it's weightless, so I can still do like silk press looks. Okay. Not a detangler, just this. Just that Pantene. That was my leave-in treatment. That's just how my middle part looks, Max. I think sometimes you guys, you have to sort of understand like the things that people say online. They would never say them to your face. That's all we're saying about that. They would never say them to your face. And if they do, they might not be all there. Anyways, so I'm going to be using this as my heat protectant today. I don't know how Dove products improve for black hair or anything like that. I just know like, I think they're fine for me. This is the Bond Shield. Hold on one second. 10-in-1 serum. You guys have seen me okay, I'm trying to figure out like something on my computer was being weird. Sorry guys, 1 second. This is the Bond Shield 10-in-1 serum. This is also a heat protectant, and I feel like this is a good alternative to the Olaplex Bonding #7 oil that you guys see me use all the time. I'm just gonna do like one full pump like that, and I'm gonna put that all over my hair. I'm trying to do the same, Kalia, but it's kind of weird because I've never like experienced this. So it's kind of like, it's like jarring. So I'm just trying to make sure I thoroughly get that all over my hair. Yeah, someone asked me before like what was my favorite thing about my hair. I definitely have to say like the thickness of my hair. Like how big and thick my hair was when I was younger. I used to hate it But now I love my hair being this thick, and I used to want my hair to be relaxed till it was like bone straight. Now I like to leave lots of texture in there. Let me get this flat iron plugged up. Hold on, y'all. I'm using my Kronos today for anybody that's wondering. It's my favorite GHD product. Also, I appreciate y'all on sometimes when y'all like see them post on Instagram, a few of you will like comment and be like, "Oh, I only know about GHD because of Niara." Thank you for doing that. That's so nice. Okay, y'all, we're back. Just had to unplug and plug in our flat iron. Okay. Thanks so much, Cam. What? Y'all are crazy. This is a crazy live. I don't know anything about what? Okay, we're just gonna answer. I bought one before I even relaxed my virgin hair because I wanted to be prepped. No one else. Y'all don't see other people using GHD? Because I feel like I do, but I get what you're saying. I don't see a lot of people doing it. I see a lot of people use that T3, those white like curling irons and flat irons, and I see a lot of people use those. What are those blue flat irons called? Baby Bliss. I see a lot of people use those too. Okay. This is getting tiring. Yeah, those are like the ones I see people use the most. What am I looking for? Clip. And the temperature for GHD, if anyone is new here, there's no heat setting on this flat iron. It only goes to 365 degrees. So like there's literally just this button right here, and all I can do is turn it on. I didn't know that that was a thing. Stream snipping. Okay. You know, I'm a auntie. I don't be knowing y'all. I just got on here and I said, what's happening? So let's straighten our hair. I should have colored my hair today. Did my rinse. I low-key wanted to do a little burgundy rinse. Y'all remember how like you used to think you was grown when you was younger because your mama let you do a little burgundy rinse? I remember the girls in high school, they used to dye their hair with what was that? Kool-Aid. Whole forehead would be. Okay, I'm like, girl, what happened? How's the hair out the clip? Clip just wasn't holding, I guess. What is happening? All my lights turning off and stuff. I'm gonna plead the blood in a minute. I'm gonna plead the blood in a minute, cause okay, maybe that's what's. My rents, no, they don't really bleed onto my clothing, but I also like when I do you mean like after it's done, like after I'm done with it or while I'm doing it? After I'm done with it, no. I'm glad you like that dry shampoo, girl. I wouldn't steer y'all wrong. I love that dry shampoo. It's one of my favorites. They also, that one also comes in like a travel size too. And I bought it and I keep it in my toiletries bag for whenever I go somewhere. But I'm glad you liked it, girl. Yeah, I've used Jasmine before, and you probably, if you're talking about the one that I use that comes in a brown bottle, it's from Clairol. I use that's the one I use regularly. The travel size, you can find it at, the only place I have found it is at Sephora. So I would look there. Also, sometimes in TikTok, y'all, when we go live on there, we be talking about like the shows that we like to watch. If you really like Scandal, there's this new show on Netflix. I just watched all of it. It's only 2 seasons so far, but they did say they're coming out with the season 3. It's called The Diplomat. It's really good. It gives you Scandal vibes, let me just say, because I don't care what anybody says, like no one has really been able, low-key, not even Shonda, nobody has been able to get that like momentum, that like that Scandal had since Scandal went off the air. And even towards the end there, it was a little bit kind of like, to me personally, I don't know about y'all. If y'all got here question, I'm not really good at my facial expressions, y'all, so forgive me. If I see something or hear something that be odd, you're gonna see it. That's why I be having such a hard time when I be at work. If something happened, I really just prefer email over any communication. Because I'm like, in person, you might get a really fast from me, and then I'll realize it and fix my face later. So apologies if y'all just see me like stopping and looking weird. This footage that I'm about to be editing for this campaign is gonna look so interesting, I'm sure. Oh. And I just trimmed my ends. What? I plead the blood. Why is my mirror like keep going off? Is like something too hot here? Like what's happening? Do I need to plug this into? Okay. Give me 1 second, you guys. I just got this new mirror light and I think it doesn't like the power source. Course, now I can't find the plug for it that I had. What is going on today? Today is just being very odd. Okay, maybe because I had it plugged into my computer. Now, if it act weird over here, I'm about to shut this off. We're gonna take a breather and we'll come back in a minute because people already being weird in here. I wash my hair once a week, which a lot of people don't like, but you know, it worked for me, so. House of Cards is a good show. I watched that show. I watched that show too. I watched that entire. Well, I don't know if I watched the end, like when Claire, because didn't, like, spoiler for anybody that hasn't watched it, didn't Claire end up becoming president? And yes, I do always apply heat. So I always, whenever I wash my hair, I do this same routine every single time. I think that's partly why people are sometimes confused, or like why my hair is so thick, or it's like not broken or anything. My hair has just been thick like this from birth. Even with it being relaxed, my hair has always been super thick. Thankful for it. But you know what this is letting me know? Never to go live on YouTube at this time again. What is this? Around 4 o'clock? Never in my life again will I do this. I'm gonna stay on here for y'all that have joined that are like want to actually watch. But we gonna stick to the morning time. I just had stuff to do this morning. So I couldn't like sit down and do this. I'm glad. I'm glad that you like that nighttime routine. Yeah, I found that like when I used to like wrap my hair in a circle, like it wouldn't maintain its like body bounce nothing throughout the week, and it would get really greasy really fast. So I stopped doing that. I don't know how I found the pin curl method that I do now. I really don't. I think I just like randomly one day was like we gotta try something new. So I'm glad that's working for you. And I'll go through my products in a minute when I get done with this section. I tried to link them. The thing is like I can tag them on here, but it doesn't have all the products. So instead of tagging some and not all of them, I just didn't tag any of them, because that would annoy me. Like if some of the products were tagged and not all of them. That's just me. After this live though, I will have everything linked at niaraalexis.com. If you watched my hair vlog this morning that I posted in shorts, you can all those products that I used in that hair vlog, because I know not every single one was tagged in the video, is also linked there at niaraalexis.com. So yeah. Overlapping, I think the one thing that you can do is like right before, if I'm assuming you're doing it yourself, if you don't want to overlap, what I would do is like the day before you plan to do your relaxer, right, you should go and either like get your roots like wet, like lightly mist it with water, or like work out really hard or something like that. That's gonna make, like, if you sweat in your head, that will reveal that new growth, will basically make it revert and get puffed up, because then you'll be able to see, okay, this is all, like, say like this was all like puffy and then like all of this was straight, then I would know like, okay, this is where I need to apply my relaxer to, and then all of this is straight. That's the easiest way I can think of. I used to be very, very like, oh my God, don't overlap, don't overlap. I don't be caring no more. Don't y'all start engaging in the comments. We just gotta ignore them. We know this is not our regular time. I don't know what type of algorithm YouTube is on right now. Leave them be, y'all. Leave them be. A lot of people ask me to do a roller set. I don't know. Also, I have no idea how to do that, and I won't say I'm not in the mood right now. I'm never in the mood for my hair to not turn out how I want it to. I'm not one of those people that'll be like, oh well, like my hair didn't turn out how I wanted to. No, I will literally be hard down mad, because I'm also trying not to like manipulate my hair too much and apply too much unnecessary heat. So if I do a roller set and it doesn't turn out how I want it to, I'm gonna be pissed. Just FYI. Okay. Yeah. I want to try to get the GHD. I have the T3s and it's been working well. You know what I will say? If you have the T3, like, and it's working well for you, like, keep using that. I see a lot of people use the T3 and I've been intrigued. Like, I kind of low-key want to try it and compare. But I just like GHD. I'm not saying, like, that to say like, oh, you need to get this flat iron, but I do always suggest it to people, like if they're in the market for a new one and they don't like their current one. But if you like the one you have, girl, save your money and just use the one you have. If it's working for you, if it's doing everything you need it to, like, do that, like, use that. Not in this economy, girl. Don't just be out here showing them, like, because they're not cheap. Yeah, that's just my opinion. But I do love mine. But I only suggest it to people like when they're like in the market for a new one. It is really good though, I ain't gonna hold you. So yeah. I don't know, like, if there's like a show of hands in the comments if anybody has seen the new, I'm doing hair vlogs on my channel, where I've done them always on my TikTok. Well, not always, but I've done them for a minute now on my TikTok. But they'll be like a minute long and just showing like my hair throughout the week. But are y'all liking the long hair vlogs or no? Like, I think you guys are, but I would love to hear in like real time like what your thoughts are. If you like have any requests of like certain things you would like to see, because I'm just starting to do them and I'm trying to get like a framework going for them. Like, there are certain things that I always do in my short form vlogs, but I feel like with the long ones, I need to have like a certain framework so they don't feel like all over the place, you know? So let me know in the comments if you guys, y'all, we just gonna say this. We're not gonna acknowledge anything, okay? We know strange things are happening today. That's fine. We're not engaging, okay? I don't want y'all to engage. I love y'all for it. I don't want you guys to engage. I'm not going to. We're just gonna keep on minding our business and talking about our hair, okay? No, this isn't a titanium. I've never heard of GHD titanium. You mean platinum? Plus? But this is a Chronos. This is a GHD Chronos. And I also have never used titanium irons. I've really only ever used like ceramic, I think. And to be honest, I don't think I would. I won't say I won't ever use titanium irons, but low-key be scaring me a bit because they be saying that those be like frying people hair off. Like some of the stylists that I follow online, they be saying like if you're not like a trained hairstylist, you should not be using titanium irons because you're like frying your hair. So I'm a little weary of those, to be honest. Deep conditioners are my favorites. I really like the Sacred deep conditioner and the Fenty deep. Sacred has like the hydrating deep conditioner, and I think Fenty is like a hydrating deep conditioner as well. I love both of those. The Fenty one, I won't say it's better, but like if you need more detangling, the Fenty one is bomb. I will also say I really like what else? The Pantene rescue shots. That's a really good drugstore option in my opinion. Love those. But I wouldn't use that one too frequently. I would use that one like maybe, I don't know, maybe once a month or so. What other deep conditioners do I really like? Honestly, Sacred and Fenty are the two that I won't even say Fenty because I have used the Fenty before. I've used it a couple of times, but like here recently, the one that I've been using a lot is the Sacred deep conditioner. I love that. They have the Sacred hair mask. That's the one that comes in a darker gray jar, but the lighter gray jar is I think it's a hydrating or the moisturizing deep conditioner. Love that one. It's so good. And I like to, sometimes I'll use like a blow dryer cap with heat and I'll put that in my hair. Really like it. Okay, so y'all are liking the hair vlogs. Now, if there's anything that you like think is missing or you would like to see more of, let me know. Okay. Yeah, I know some people do like the long form like way more than short form content. Honestly, I feel like I kind of like the long form a little bit more because I'm able to explain more. It's so hard sometimes with short form content. Although short form can be like very fun and like quick and like witty, short form is like, it's sometimes hard to get your point across or like all the things that are important to you about a specific topic. And you like when you're editing, it is very you feel like restrained because like how long is someone really gonna sit there and watch? Like on TikTok, if I see a 10-minute video come on my For You page, I am scrolling. I'm not sitting there and watching a 10-minute long TikTok video. Why is this chunk back here just don't want to be straight? And I'm trying not to like flat iron you a million times, but we just need you to act right now. Just act right. So yeah, I like the long form a little bit better too, because it's like, to me it's easier to edit, but it's also easier to just get my point across. Okay, I'm giving are you going to list the products? Okay, I said after I'm done with this section. So, I'm just letting y'all know I'm giving it one more like really weird comment and we gonna go for the TikTok. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know right now. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, it's Alexis _. Anyways, this is the Dove Scalp and Hair Therapy Hydrating Shampoo and Conditioner. It's my first time using these today. Nice lather and conditioner is fine or whatever. I don't know in terms of like hydrating, because I feel like with hydrating products, you do need to use them for the long term to really know like how hydrating they are. So I use these two products to wash and condition my hair. I left the conditioner in for like a minute. I literally put it in, rinse it out. And then I use this mask by Dove. It's their 10-in-1 Bond Strength Peptide Complex Serum Mask. I left this in for about like 5 to 10 minutes. So that was like my deep conditioner. I'm doing a lot of like double conditioning these days. I'll do like a regular conditioner, usually something that's hydrating, and then like a deeper conditioner on top of it and leave that in for longer. Before I blow dried my hair, I used the Pantene. This is the their vitamin essence. This is their weightless leave-on treatment. Use that. This I really love. I've used this for almost 3 months now. Love it. Great. Especially if you have like damaged, broken hair. I feel like it does a great job. And then before I flat ironed my hair, I used this Dove Bond Shield 10-in-1 serum. I did like one full pump of this and rubbed it all over my hair. So what is, Makita, what is a moderator gonna do? Let me know. Y'all, we're not engaging in the comments. Hi, Nikki. If your hair, okay, Kira, if your hair is looking stiff, can you break down to me in the comments like what you're doing? Because it could be a few things. It could be you're not getting all the product out. Like when you do your condition, like are you rinsing all the conditioner out fully? Because I know sometimes we think we are, but we're not. And it could be like on your hair still, and that product is not meant to stay on your hair. So it's giving you a stiffness. Also, what leave-in conditioner are you using? Or a leave-in product in general. If you're using a leave-in conditioner, like, or leave-in, because like this, like, I don't know if this is considered a leave-in conditioner, but it's definitely like a leave-on product. But let me know those two things. Okay, are you saying chai or cheese straightener? Because I was thinking about you trying that for my next affordable flat iron that I review for you guys. And I don't, the thing is with like trying new products, you guys, this person is asking me, will I try more Dominican products? I am not going to be trying a ton of new products this year. And I explained that in like one of my videos. The thing is like with your hair, with anything, consistency is like what is best. And I found that like I have like retained a bit of growth and like overall just like the length, not the length, but like the health of my hair is much better this silk press season than any other I've like done like with you guys. And I think a lot of it has to do with like me consistently like using like the same products over and over again. And your hair just like kind of gets used to it. It's like when you're doing like weight loss stuff, when you're doing like all of that type, like anything like that would require you to do something over a period of time, consistency is best. And so for that reason, like I'm probably not going to be trying anything like that anytime soon. I just don't want to incorporate too much stuff into my routine because I already have a fair amount of product in there. And these Dove products, I had already planned on using those like this year. So probably not. Don't have anything against them, but that's just like my reasoning for like why you're probably not going to see me trying a bunch of new products. Okay, so if y'all want to see holiday hairstyles, I need y'all to, low-key, look, I really need y'all to give me some inspiration on what holiday hairstyles you would want to see because I struggle with hair, like coming up with actual hairstyles because I really just wear my hair like down, like just straight and down all the time. So like there's been a few times where I sat down to do like a holiday hairstyle and I just like draw a blank. I just draw a blank. So I'm gonna need y'all to let me know like what type of styles would you want to see? Like is it like a half up, half down type of thing? And then I also like, I know I mentioned like how I try not to manipulate my hair that much. So that's the other thing. And I'll probably have to do these hairstyles, like at least like the updos and stuff, maybe like film them like right before wash day, like on dirty hair, because then I don't want to put like gel and hairspray and stuff on freshly done hair, because then like for the rest of the week it's not gonna fall right, you know. But I am currently looking for like some holiday hair inspo, so if there are specific styles you guys want to see, let me know so I can make sure I do them for you. Okay. Titanium plates are best for super coarse hair textures. I have natural 4C hair and doesn't say straight after 24 hours. I hate it. Yeah, see, that might be the case, but just from like what I've heard from other professionals, like it might be what's like good for 4C hair. I don't know. But I've just heard from a lot of professionals that if you are not a trained professional, you shouldn't be using titanium flat irons, because I think that there's like some specialty that you need to know how to use with them. Otherwise you could like really damage your hair, and I'm not gonna hold you. I have seen some people that use titanium flat irons and their hair be looking fried. Can't hear from me. Okay. Okay, so what products will help your hair grow? So if you're just looking for hair growth in general, there are a few things that I have used that I've seen hair growth from. One is like when I do my hair challenge every summer, which if you go to niaralexis.com, you'll see like my hair challenge. It gives you all the details and it's also free. The oil that I use in that challenge is the Jamaican black castor oil. It makes my hair super thick, like thicker than it is now. And it makes my hair grow like crazy. Like I started using Jamaican black castor oil like a few years ago. This is when I lived in New York, like on random. Like I just randomly stumbled upon it and started using it. And it made my hair so thick and grow in such a short amount of time. But you have to be consistent with it, and I really only use it like if you want to see like that growth, you're gonna have to use it like every other day. And I would use that with like a protective style. So I would like put braids in or twists in or have some cornrows like or whatever, and then do like Jamaican black castor oil on your like scalp every other day. That's one thing you could do. The other thing that you could do is if you like don't want to wear braid, because like I don't recommend the Jamaican black castor oil that frequently on your hair if you are wearing your hair out like this, because you're gonna like take all this time doing your hair, like pressing it out and everything, and then the next thing you know, it's gonna be like super heavy and like sticky, because that's a really thick oil. If you are wearing your hair out and straightened, I would try Nutrafol. I have a discount code for it. If you go to niaralexis.com, I have a discount code there. That's one thing. I'm actually about to film a video like on my hair growth that I've experienced like in these last 3 months. And Nutrafol, I take mine faithfully every single day. When you're consistent with it, that stuff works really well. It's just like I just notice a lot less breakage, which breakage is like what is stealing your hair growth, because your hair grows from the roots out, not from the ends down. So if your ends keep breaking off, you're never gonna see any hair growth. And I notice when I take my Nutrafol on a regular basis, it makes my hair grow and get longer. So you have that. And then I did snatch out my edges earlier this year. And one product that I used to grow them back was the Living Proof Scalp Density Serum. It's in a blue bottle. It's kind of pricey. It's like around $60 here in the US. I think it's about like $80 in Canada. I don't know how much it is anywhere else. One bottle of that lasted me for like 3 months. Grew my edges right back. Like I literally, when I tell y'all I was bald right here, like you was seeing down to the scalp. It was like a few pieces of hair there. That works really, really well. Just FYI. So yeah, those are things that you can do for hair growth. Okay, so moderators are they like, would I just assign them to anybody? Like anybody here in the live? Like you guys could be a moderator? So how long your silk press lasts definitely depends on your hair and like how active you are, what you're doing. For example, like if you sweat in your head a lot, I know a lot of people say like they'll do their silk press, wake up in the morning, hair is sweated out because they sweat in their sleep. So it really just depends on that. I have relaxed hair, so that for one is just gonna make my style last a little bit longer because I have broken down the structure of my hair to be a looser texture. Excuse me, y'all. No more water. Okay. I need to remember to keep my water on deck. So that's one thing. But two, if you yeah, like if you like do like a lot of workouts, like I know some people like don't like really, they won't do a silk press because they like work out a lot and they're like, my hair is gonna sweat out anyway, so what's the point? So it really just depends on like your hair type. Like if you're natural and you're doing a silk press, you do have to be a little bit more careful with like how much you're sweating and stuff like that. But there are creators like on YouTube and like I feel like I see a lot on TikTok that talk about like how they maintain like their natural hair or just like maintain their silk press and overall. To be honest, it's not very hard for me to maintain my hair style like this. Like I'm gonna do my hair like this today. It's going to remain straight like this until the next time I wash it. I do very light workouts. I do like low impact workouts, which is something you can do. Like if you're like, I still want to work out, but I want my hair to be straight, you know, try a low impact workout. That's what I do. But I also just in general, I don't sweat very much. I don't sweat a lot in my sleep. If I sweat from day-to-day activity, we doing too much. That's my sign that like, okay, now no, you said we was about to be doing a quick little 1-2 and now I'm sweating. That's how I know like this is real physical labor if I start sweating because I it takes a lot for me to sweat. So I think it really mostly just depends on that. Like if your hair is natural, how quickly it will take for your hair to sweat out. Some people say like they get in the shower and their hair will like sweat out. It really just, it depends, honestly. It depends. Leave-in moisturizer. So like I don't really like use one product like for moisture. And I'm actually like after I get done with my hair, I'm about to film a whole video talking about like how to moisturize. Because I think a lot of people don't really know how to moisturize their hair properly. If you're looking for moisturizing products, you should be looking for moisture, like a moisturizing shampoo, a moisturizing conditioner, a moisturizing deep conditioner, a moisturizing leave-in conditioner, a moisturizing, like everything in your routine should have some moisture in it, or should be trying to like replenish moisture in your hair if you deal with dryness. And I don't really look for like leave-ins or stuff. Like I really just focus on like my conditioning, like my shampoo and my conditioning, and then my leave-in product that I'm using right now, the Pantene, is more of like a strengthening product. So for that I do like what was I saying? I really just lost my train of thought. I use that Pantene, and then what was I saying? I use the Pantene, and that's like the strengthening product. And then then during the week I'll use like either the Heritage by Mindy Argan oil or the Verb Ghost oil, and I put that like on my ends. And those oils are not moisturizing. Oils don't moisturize anything. They just help to seal in whatever it is that you're using or whatever moisture you have in your hair. And so I use those oils to kind of just make sure my hair stays like that moisture that infused on wash day stays in there. I hope that answered your question. I was getting lost myself. Yeah, that would work too if you're natural. You like a humidity spray or an anti-reversion product is basically what it calls. And I don't use a detangler. I just use the Pantene leave-in. Like all the products I just went through with you guys, that's what I use. Tanisha, if you're gonna self-relax tomorrow, girl, make sure you know all the ins and if this is your first time, make sure you know all the ins and outs of what you're supposed to do. And also make sure you know what to expect after your hair is relaxed. If this is your first time doing it. If it's not, then you know what you're doing. But if it is, like if you're like new to relaxer, just make sure you know. Because I was just explaining to someone on here like why their ends are straight and their roots are puffy. You just know like what your new growth is, know what to expect your hair to look like in a few weeks, in a few months. Like make sure you just know all of that stuff. Your hair is going to be a lot more susceptible to breakage and damage and all of those things. So make sure you understand what your hair is going to need now if you are new. If you're not, ignore what I'm saying. Y'all, I'm having to do a little bit too much of this like hiding stuff. That's a little bit too much of it. I'm not gonna do a YouTube video on the Heritage by Mindy hot rollers. I just don't feel like they warrant like a full video. Actually, the low key, y'all know when Beyonce did that Sir Davis party in Paris like earlier this year, and she was wearing like all the gold, and she had her little blonde bob, and it was like really curled. I'm thinking of doing that as like one of my holiday hairstyles. And using the like after I curl my hair, using the Heritage by Mindy rollers to like help like set the style. That's like might be the only thing I do. I don't think I'm gonna do like a full video like reviewing those rollers though. I don't think. Yeah, what Shantice is saying is right. If your hair is reverting super quickly, your hair is lacking moisture. So you need to be infused, like looking for like a moisturizing shampoo, conditioner, all that type of stuff. Because basically, when your hair reverts super fast, that means that, like, say if you like, if I just straighten my hair and I walked outside and immediately my hair reverts, that means that my hair is so dry that it's looking for moisture anywhere it can get it. So it's literally taking the moisture out of the air. That's what it means when your hair reverts super quickly like that. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. So yeah, try to, if your hair reverts really quickly, you can use an anti-reversion product, but I would also look into like, are you moisturizing your hair enough? And I wouldn't just look for, a lot of people when they like hear like, oh, like, are you moisturizing your hair enough, they instantly look for like an oil or a cream, like one product that's going to moisturize your hair. Every step in your wash day needs to be addressing moisture, like your shampoo, all of that. You need to constantly be infusing moisture in your hair. I thought I hit you. Nikki, I see like it says Nikki dot dot dot. Is this Nikki from TikTok? If so, I need you to comment because you might be a moderator, girl. I do still like the Living Proof serum, but I just don't use it because it is a thicker serum. It's more of like a gel. And when I was wearing like braids and stuff over the summer, it would leave like a little bit of a residue. It's easy to get out if you have braids, but I just don't know how easy that would be to get out like of like free hair like this, you know? So I'm using something that's a little bit more watery. Right now, I am using the Sacred Drops and I'm testing them. So I started using those on November 5th and I took a before picture. So on December 5th, I'm gonna take my after picture. If my edges is thicker, we might be onto something. But when my hair is out like this, I plan on using like a more watery serum. And then in the summertime, when I put my braids and stuff back in, I'm gonna go back to using a Living Proof serum. Heat didn't break my edges. It was okay. Nikki, you're gonna be a moderator, girl. um, can I just made you a moderator. Is FYI. Somebody was like, if you know or find somebody you trust, Nikki, you know we hop around from app to app to app to app. You a moderator, babe. It's not the job you asked for. God puts his biggest battles on those he knows he can handle. I messed that quote all the way up, but you know what I'm trying to say. I've been interested in Vegamore. Yeah, Nutrafol is pretty good. It's I would just go look into it, but it's like it's just a supplement that you take every day. Okay. Nikki, come on, girl. I need your help. I need your help. I've got natural hair, wash and straighten twice a month, or I can leave in a frizz. Ease help. Okay, that's it. I have tried the color wow. Let me get back to straighten my hair. I'm gonna be here forever. Nikki, you do your thing, girl. I have you know what, low key, I need to call my mama. And tell her to get on here. I have tried the color wow, like the extreme one. Honestly, low key, like I feel like a lot of people aren't going to tell you this. I feel like it works the same as the regular one. To be like just quite honest with you, I feel like it works the same as the regular one. It like I don't see it doing like that much more, in my opinion. When I used it, I didn't see it doing that much more than like the Wendy said, what do I do? Don't tell nobody, mama. I didn't tell my mama all y'all being weird in here. She about to come in here and get all y'all together. Um, okay, girl. How do you? I don't know. I don't want to mess up your name, but you said I would love a moisturizing video, and I literally just did a moisturizing wash day, and I'm about to. I'm getting my mama on the job. Nikki, you're still on the job too. Um, anyways, she trying to figure. What he said, show me and I will. Um, anyways, yeah, I honestly I think the color wax stream does the same thing. I don't know if I've answered that question like 8 times probably already, but yeah, I think it does it the same to me. Well, I'm gonna say y'all about to have her in here tussling, throwing bows. Y'all better watch out. You don't want to get into it with her. Shantice is in here dropping gems. The blow dryer does 100% matter. And also, let me tell you another thing. If your hair is frizzing up or reverting very quickly, one thing that could be happening is that you are not getting your hair fully dry. You think it's fully dry, and then it starts to frizz up once it is actually dry, and it's causing your hair to revert. Like, or you think it's reverting and it's not even reverting. It's just that it was never dry to begin with. And like, that's like if your hair is like you doing your hair, blow drying it, and you're like, oh, it's a little damp, that's fine. Get your hair fully dry. That's why I love my Dyson, because my Dyson, low key, it does it in 5 minutes. I mean, Charlotte, yes. If you straighten your hair all the time, like even with a heat protection, like for the most part, yeah, your hair will become what you call like heat trained, which is basically it's just like it's a little bit heat damage. But there are some people though that like do straighten their hair quite frequently and like their curls bounce back all the time. So I don't know. But me personally, I got relaxed hair, so I'm not one that's worried about damage. Um, I just tried the Way hair oil to finish for the first time in a while. Actually, has my hair feeling so soft and light still. When you say to finish, did you put it on like at the end, or did you put it on like before you flat ironed your hair? So I've been a little bit curious about that oil. Let me see if my mama in here. Okay, yeah. If you feel like the professional not doing it the right way, Tanisha, then you go. If you know that you can do it better, then I would try. Oh no, you don't have to use a whole container of any product. Well, not of that silicone. No, I didn't use the whole container of it. Virginia, wasn't her hair so good? Oh, okay. We gonna block them. These clips, are you talking about? I get them from Amazon. Yep, go take your supplements. Okay, you know what, Nikki? That's perfectly fine, girl. You got things to do. I told Wendy she coming in here. I think I'm behind on these comments, okay. I'm doing a moisturizing wash day soon. It'll be up probably tomorrow, I think. I think it's going up tomorrow. Yeah, low key, I feel like there's a science behind using the Color Wow Extreme. Sometimes if you like, it says to like really coat your hair like from root to tip, like and apply it heavily. But sometimes I feel like for our hair type that it doesn't work that well when you apply it that way. Look at Nikki, she on it. Wendy is here. Let me make her a moderator right now. Now I bet y'all ain't gonna talk to us. Wendy gonna fight y'all down in these comments. I tell you that. Nikki, you've been relieved of your duties, girl. If you gotta go, Mama's here. Mama says she's not having it today. Tell you that much. Don't get a black mama on the job. Anyways, back to now I can relax a little bit because I know Wendy, she gonna see anything. Somebody gonna say something about my pinky toe, and Wendy gonna say, "You're out of here." I don't know about the Yellowbird blow dryer. What is that? Trisha, tell me in the comments. And also, the last time I relaxed my hair was the last week of August. So it's been almost 3 months now. Last time I think last week I counted, it was like 10 weeks. I don't know. If you're looking to get your hair like shiny, like without like putting a lot of product in it or like making it greasy, one thing I would do is one, you have to make sure you're rinsing all the conditioner out. A lot of people will do like a quick rinse and you're not getting all the product out. That's also kind of what makes your hair stiff. So if you don't rinse out all of the conditioner, your hair is not going to be shiny because it's going to be like a layer of product on top of your hair. So you have that. You also have, what else is it? This is one thing I tell you guys a lot. When you're done rinsing out all your conditioners, use like warm water and everything to rinse out your conditioner to really get it out good. And then when you're done, I always finish off my rinse. Like once I know like all the conditioner is out of my hair, I do one final rinse with cold water. And cold water will like, one, it seals your hair cuticle back up so that all the moisture and stuff that you just infuse in your hair stays in there. But then it does help with shine too. So those two things I feel like can really help with shine. And then also just like if your hair is really hydrated, it'll make your hair shiny. Let me turn my other camera back on. Gotta get this. I'm on live with y'all. I'm filming for YouTube, and I'm also filming a campaign right now on my smaller camera. Gotta use your time wisely. I didn't think I was gonna go on live with y'all today. And as soon as we got in here, they got to acting weird, didn't they? What time? It's like 4 o'clock. I will never get on live at 4 o'clock on YouTube ever again in my life. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. If I miss it, I'll be like, oh well. Okay, Conair Pro. I didn't know that. I didn't know what the Big Bird is. Is it like a lot of professionals use that flat iron? Is that why it's called the Pro? Or like, where do you get it? So yeah, and a lot of the times, like when stuff I've like learned or like that I'll share with y'all that I do to my hair, I learned because Wendy, let me tell y'all how my life worked when it came to hair, okay? Wendy was sending me to the hair salon every 2 weeks from the time I was like in 3rd grade until I was about like 16 or 17, okay? There would obviously be like times in between there, like where I couldn't go, like we out of town, or we like, you just not going this week or whatever, and she would do my hair herself at home. But for the most part, Wendy was sending me to that salon, and I was sitting in somebody else's chair because she also didn't like doing my hair, because like my hair is thick with a relaxer. I've told you guys this before. When I was a child, I have pictures of me as a kid, first of all, crying, screaming, getting my hair done. But also like you couldn't see down to my scalp. Like my hair has been thick all of my life, so she just rather had somebody else do it. When I started going to the salon, I don't know what it was about the salon, but I just started paying attention to every single thing that they were doing to my hair. And then when my parents got separated, I lived with my dad for a little bit, and my daddy wasn't remembering to take me to the salon, and I was out here on the struggle bus. So I used to get in a little allowance. I started going to the salon, and I bought the shampoo, ate up all my little allowance because I'm buying salon products. I'm over here trying to be a mother, take care of my dog because I had to buy his dog food and everything. But I'm also buying like my shampoo and conditioner and stuff. I would walk right up into the JCPenney salon, and I would get my shampoo, conditioner, and my leave-in from there that the stylist, Miss Tish, had used on my hair all this time. And I would just mimic literally whatever I remember them doing. I'm like, oh, Miss Tish will always rinse my hair with cold water at the end. I've always done that just because I remember that's how the stylist would do my hair, and that's how I learned how to do it. And that was like at the end of high school, and I got so good at doing it. Like people would ask me at school like who did my hair. They didn't believe me when I said I did my hair. They didn't believe nothing I was saying to them, to be honest with you. Them kids was weird. But they didn't believe me, but I got so good at doing it that I wanted my hair to be like fresh all the time. And I, like an idiot, started washing my hair every 3 days. Every 3 days, like a crazy person. And all my hair broke off. And then I realized like, oh, don't wash your hair that much. That's my little hair story. I've seen you use Clairol Beautiful Gray for... Hi, Nira. I've seen you use the Clairol Beautiful for gray and the regular one. Which one do you prefer? Did you notice the difference in the two? Okay, so the reason why you've seen me use both, so I was using the one for grays because I was like, I got grays, I gotta get them covered. Which like, who don't care? Honestly, my grays are very, very white. So one day I might just let them go, and they're all like right here. One day I might let them go, and I might just like bleach all of, well, I can't do that with a relaxer. I might just let them all go, and if they stay concentrated right here, I think that'd be so cool if I just had 2 streaks of gray hair right there. Anyways, I've used 2 because I had the grays, and I was like, oh, I want my grays to be very covered. But then somebody left me a comment, and this made all the sense in the world to me. They were like, my stylist, she was like, I used that gray coverage one before, and my stylist told me that one is a little bit too harsh for relaxed hair and to just use a regular one. And that made sense to me, so I went back to using the regular one. And honestly, I don't notice that much of a difference. But I also don't have like a ton of grays. It's just like a little sprinkling on the sides. Are you going to review the hair just by me? Okay, do y'all want me to review those rollers? I wasn't going to, but if you want me to, I will. I see a lot of broken pieces on my counter, not sure why. I deep condition, do a protein treatment, all not sure what. Londa, how often are you doing a protein treatment? Because if you're doing it too frequently, that's why your hair is breaking. Wendy, you in here missing people. You missing people. Now, Wendy, I was reading that comment you just deleted, girl. Let me view it. I don't... Oh, no, you can leave. Yeah, that was... Good job. Yeah, so that's how I learned how to do my hair. A lot of people think that God bless y'all. Some of y'all be thinking Wendy was a stylist. Wendy did the best she could. Before me, Wendy had 2 boys. She didn't have to do anybody's hair. And Wendy had a lot of hair on her head, but then she got to a point. Y'all remember that lady, what's her name? Bernadette in Waiting to Exhale, and she literally just chopped all her hair off one day in a salon. That was Wendy. I don't know if she did it at a salon, but my mama cut all her hair off because she got tired of doing it. So imagine she has this child that has hair that's thicker than wool, and she's trying to figure out how to do it. My mama got tired really quick. That's how I ended up with a relaxer. You know how everybody be like, oh, my hair would be so much longer. My mama hadn't put a relaxer on my head. You know, my hair still stayed because my hair is pretty thick, but that's how I entered this relaxed life. It was from, okay. Wendy in here, she commentating. What was I saying? Wendy didn't know how to do my hair. She was not a stylist. I just, I was forced to learn how to do my hair when my parents separated because my daddy just was not remembering to take me to the salon. I remember one time, and you know how like men are sometimes, like they just say stuff and they don't really realize what they be saying. They don't know sometimes. I remember one time, and this is when I had gotten really good at doing my hair, y'all. My dad was taking me to school, and my dad looked over at me in the car, and I think he thought he was like being like an attentive parent or something. He looked over at me in the car. He rubbed my hair like this. Mind you, this was like a Monday. My hair is fresh because I used to have a routine. I would do my hair every Sunday night, so it was fresh Monday morning when I was going to school. My daddy looked over at me, rubbed my head, and goes, oh yeah, it's time for you to go to the salon. That's just how I looked at him. And I said, I literally just did my hair last night. It looks great. Because I knew my hair was looking good. And he's like, oh. You know, they don't be knowing. He really thought he pissed me clean off that morning going to school. But yeah, I just kind of had to figure it out. And then like when I went to college, I really had to, because at least like when I was at home, like I had a friend in high school who did hair. And sometimes when I would need help and I didn't really know what I was doing, like when my hair started breaking off, like I asked her, I was like, Brianna, what do I do, girl? And she would tell me, like, oh, go buy this, put this on your hair, blah, blah. And one time I remember I went up to the salon and my old hair to like buy my stuff, my hair stuff, and my old stylist saw me and she like helped me pick out some products too. You should always have a stylist that's like not afraid to share stuff with you, because some of these new stylists, they don't want you to know how to do your hair at home. They want you to be dependent on them, like no, and need them to do your hair. But she was not. And I remember, I always say this, I feel like I mention this almost every time I go live with y'all. When I first started going to the salon, I was in 3rd grade and I lived in Grand Rapids then, and it was this lady, I don't remember what her salon was called, but her name was Derisi. And I remember my mama went in there and asked Derisi, like, can you do a silk wrap on her? That's what it was called back in the day, y'all. I don't know what they be calling them now. Like, well, now they call it like a silk press, but back in the day, they called it a silk wrap. Okay, and this was like a salon. Like it was a vending machine in there. It was like an old little like little nail station that didn't nobody ever use. And it wasn't a bunch of stylists in there. It was like a few that would come in there here and there, but for the most part, Wendy would drop me off like early, like Saturday mornings, and I would go in there by myself. Mama would drop me off. I would get my hair done, and she would come pick me up or whatever. This is before the days when kids had I didn't have no cell phone. I don't know how my mama knew to come get me. I don't know if Derisi was calling me or what, or calling mom or what. But I wish if I could find her, I would literally just make a trip back to Grand Rapids to go have her do my hair, because she used to always do my hair so nice. I remember even back then, I was like, oh, she can do some hair. Okay, so our hair is all straightened. Let me get these shots for our campaign. Okay, that didn't work. Let me do it the other way. There we go. Okay. All right. I don't know what the best protein treatment is. The only one that I've really used recently is a Sacred protein treatment, and I really like that one. So, okay, now I think your name is Susie. I'm gonna throw you a doozy. It's actually not in the genes because she's my grandmother, but she is not my blood grandmother. So I don't know how stuff jumps through genes like that. That's FYI. I spend a lot of time in AC because of that. I find my hair dries out very quickly. Normally, I would use shea butter because it really leaves my hair moisturized, but it tends to get greasy over time. So you need to find a moisturizing. That's what I mean by when I say like don't depend on one product to moisturize your hair. So I wouldn't be just depending on shea butter because like you said, shea butter is very heavy. It's gonna leave your hair greasy. You need a moisturizing shampoo, conditioner, a deep conditioner, a leave-in. You might want to do a hot oil treatment. And then when you're done washing your hair, I can't stress this enough, the cold water rinse at the end seals your cuticle up so that whatever moisture you put in your hair, it closes it up and it stays in there. If y'all are missing that step, you're letting all the moisture out of your hair. I asked the stylist to cut my ends and she told me I don't need my ends cut. I never went back because I saw sometimes they don't want to. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to get on this camera. I'm gonna tell you how I grew my hair and like the things I've been doing this year. Number one, you need to trim your ends frequently, or not frequently, but on a regular basis. So I do mine every 4 to 6 weeks. You can do what you think works best for you. Dang, my little camera about to die. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just turn it off. You need to trim your ends on a regular basis. So I do every 4 to 6 weeks. Some people don't want to do it that often. Do what works for you. But I definitely would not say like I've seen people say, oh, do it every 6 months. Don't do it every 6 months. You're gonna have 6 teaspoons of hair. Just saying. I would do it more frequently than that. But trim regularly. You need to moisturize your hair regularly. Why does my mirror keep doing that? This mirror going back to Amazon today. I don't have time for that. Maybe it's like an automatic timer. It's like turning off. I don't know, but I don't like that. Turn off when I tell you to turn off, especially if you plugged in. Moisturize your hair regularly. That doesn't mean like, oh, apply this product to your hair and moisturize it. Like for me, the way I moisturize my hair is during wash day. My shampoo, my conditioner, all that stuff, and then I seal it, and that's my moisture. So moisturize your hair regularly. Take a hair supplement. I take Nutrafol, or you can do a serum. I like the Living Proof. What's that called? Living Proof Scalp Density Serum, I think it's called. I like that one. It's in a blue bottle. It's a little bit expensive, but that blue bottle should last you about like 2 to 3 months. And then like if you really want to grow your hair like in a short amount, I won't say a short amount of time, but like in some time, like 3 months or so, put your hair in a protective style and leave it alone. That's it. Let's be nice, y'all, in the comments. all I'm gonna say. And okay, this is an, have you always been comfortable wearing your own hair? I've only ever worn my own hair, except for when I was younger and my mama used to give me set it off braids. Like the little box braids. I used to have like little Jada Pinkett's little cropped little box braids. 4 or 5 years old, running around with little Jada Pinkett's on my head. I've always worn my own hair though. I've never worn like weaves or wigs or anything like that. Just because I like to like do that. Like I like to feel down to my scalp. I like to brush down to my scalp. Like I had a sew-in like one time in my life, and the one time I had a sew-in, that girl snatched my edges out. My hair has never been the same right there ever since I got that sew-in. I got for my brother's wedding, and I could feel it when she was doing it. Like she had pulled my hair tight, like you know when they're like braiding, and like they use the like the thread and they like are yanking, you know. Anyways, yeah, I've always worn my hair. I've never worn like weaves or anything like that because I have always had like luckily like very thick hair, and it wasn't long, but it had like some length to it, so I never felt the need. And also, I told y'all Wendy kept me in a salon chair, so who was gonna do a weave? The stylists I was going to weren't doing weaves. Wendy wasn't about to do it. Not y'all talking about God giving it. The products are gonna be all be linked if after I do this live, if you go to niaraalexis.com, I'm gonna add them all there for my weekly wash day products. Oh, somebody snatched your mama edges out. That's terrible. All right, you know what's funny? I saw this girl's TikTok the other day. She said her mom called her. I think she lives in Chicago too. She said her mom called her and told her that she was getting braids, and the girls said like, "Where are you?" and like ran to the salon to see what they was doing to her mama hair because she was like, "I'd be damned if they snatch my mama's edges out." Yeah, you have to be careful with that. That's why I don't let people braid my hair. First of all, I just braids take so long to do. I don't want someone I don't know in my house for that long, and I don't want to be in someone's house or salon shop for that long. I'm gonna be uncomfortable. So that's why I do my own. And the other reason is because when I say don't touch my edges, that's literally what I mean. I'd rather it look a little weird because my edges aren't braided and then have them when I take the braids out than to have you braid them up because it'll look better with the style. And then my whole braid and edge gonna be gone after that. This is a hairspray I'm about to use. This is a good drugstore one. Kristen S has really nice drugstore stuff in general. It's very light. Just spray a little bit. Maybe Wendy should not have been a moderator. She feel like she got to defend herself. Y'all don't engage with the weird people. Wendy blocking them, and we just leave it at that. I have tried crochet braids. If you go way back on my YouTube, you'll find like one of my first viral videos on here, or I don't even say it was really viral, but like a video that did really well on here was I did crochet braids, and I had like a little curly hair. The only thing I didn't like about the crochet was because I do my hair every week, obviously. I like my hair to look fresh and like done all the time. To me it was an expensive style to keep up because what I would do is like once a week I would go to the beauty supply, buy more crochet hair, and I would take out some of the crochet hair that looked like old or matted to me, and then I would put in new crochet hair. And that crochet hair was maybe like 15 or so dollars a pack. Maybe it was just the one I was buying, I don't know. But it was like 15 or so dollars a pack. So it was like kind of pricey to do that every week. So that's why I stopped wearing them. And I also just like, I don't know. It was like a time for that, but I didn't really, I don't think I would wear them now. It's just not my look currently. But I think they can be cute. I've seen people do them with human hair and stuff. I just don't know if I would have the patience. And I also just like, I like a really natural looking look. That's why I wear my own hair, except for when I wear braids. Them braiding shops don't be caring nothing about your edges. Sew-ins can be protective styles, but it just depends how they're done. Like if someone braids your hair too tight or they pull your hair too tight, it's no longer coming a protective style because it's not protect. Oh, why is this? Something is hurting. It's not protecting your hair anymore. So the minute like your hair is manipulated to the point where like is pulling the hair follicle out, like, because that's essentially what is happening when someone like pulls your edges out. They're pulling so hard that the hair follicle is being forced out of your scalp. It's no longer a protective style anymore. But they can be, but it really just depends. Like some people do like, I don't know, I feel like it's just like it really just depends on how you care for it. Like some people do the sew-ins, but then they have the leave out and then they're like busy like trying to like straighten their leave out every day to make sure it matches the texture of their sew-in hair. And now it's no longer a protective style either because you're frying your hair that you left out. And then you might take it out, all the hair that was braided up looks great. Your hair in the front chewed, you know? I don't have a hair length goal necessarily. I've never really been focused on growing my hair super long. So a protective style is basically just a style that protects your hair. It's usually like a lot of people equate it to like braids or like twists and stuff. It could be with additional hair, but it could also just be with your own hair. Like a lot of natural people will do I won't say a lot, but some natural people will do a protective style. Like they'll do like mini twists in their hair, and twist it and leave that hair alone for however many. This is taking me so long. I started filming at like 2. Um, they'll do their natural hair in mini twists and they'll leave it like that for like, I don't know, however long they can. I don't know how long they be leaving it for. But it's a protective style because like you're not manipulating your hair that much and all that type of stuff. So that's basically what a protective style is. Also, Rhonda, I see your questions. Whatever hair color you want your hair to be should be fine. Doesn't really matter. Whatever suits you best. Wendy up in here deleting. Blocking and deleting. Amen. I said, I know if I get my mom on it. I'm probably gonna, if you guys follow me on, what you call it? On Instagram, I have the Kitchen Beauticians chat. I'm probably asking there if there are like a few people that would be willing to be moderators every time I go live, either here or on TikTok, so that I can follow you and I can assign you as like a moderator. Cause this is the first time I've had, y'all see I had to come my mama in here. It's the first time I've ever experienced that, where They was in here yelling at us, y'all. I don't know. Maybe it was the time of day. I have no idea. What are body curls? I don't know what a body curl is. I only do what I know. Also starving right now. So if y'all hear my stomach in a second, that's all it is. I'm just really hungry. I wish I knew more. I don't know anything about porosity of hair, y'all. I don't know if I have high or low porosity hair. I have no idea. I don't know what that hair needs versus others. I just literally, I just go based off of like, okay, I think this product should work for me. I use it. I see how my hair responds to it, and that's it. I know I have relaxed hair, obviously, so like I try to go for like strengthening products and stuff like that to make sure my hair stays strong. But I don't know a lot about like the different porosities of hair and stuff. Oh, I don't like curls like that. Like I don't that's probably why like you never see me do that. It's just because I don't like a full curl in my hair. I like more of like a wave. I don't like the like a full ringlet. So, and I'm not I might be a back creator for this or like a hair creator for this, but I don't, if it's like something that I know I don't like, I'm not gonna try it on my hair just for the sake of trying it, just so y'all can see it, because I be having to walk outside with my hair like this, and I don't like, I will get upset if my hair doesn't look exactly how I want it to. That's why I had to start learning how to do my own hair, because I was actually mad that my hair didn't look how I wanted to. So that's the only reason why. I just don't like a full curl. I am though in the process of planning. Somebody asked me earlier, like on TikTok, like, was I gonna be having giveaways for the holidays? I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if you're not following me on Instagram and TikTok, when this live is over, make sure you go do that. The giveaways I have planned this year, they're some of the best giveaways I've ever been able to like do for y'all. And there's gonna be 5 chances for you to win in total. And the giveaways, y'all are kind of getting like the inside scoop. The giveaways are starting on, I want to say it's December 1st. Let me check. Yeah, the giveaways start on December 1st. So when we're done with this live, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram and TikTok. If you don't have an Instagram, get a fake one, use your friends, use your child's, whatever, because that is going to be a requirement to enter the giveaways. And people always ask me why. Because it's the easiest way. Literally, that's the only reason why. Because I don't want y'all putting y'all personal information out here on YouTube. I'm never going to ask y'all to do that. That's weird. I also am not about to be collecting a million people's emails and stuff like that. So if you do it now, you'll be ahead of the curve by the time the giveaways drop. You won't have to do much of nothing. I've had my relaxer since I was a little kid. Oh, how long do you leave your relaxer in for? I leave it in for like, so I've been doing my relaxers for a while on my own, so I've gotten good at it and I can do them pretty quickly. So I usually can get my relaxer in my entire head and smoothed out and everything in like 10 to 15 minutes. I know that's not the case, especially if you're just starting off. Don't compare yourself to that. I'm 32. I've been doing my relaxer since I was like 17, 18. So that's one. That's how long I leave them in. Oh, I leave them in after I've applied them. I leave them in for an additional 10 minutes. So that's how long I leave it in. And then what was the other question? People experience breakage when they leave their relaxers in, or like when they stretch their relaxers, because you need to do something with that hair. Because what you have done, what happens when you like have relaxed hair and then new growth, is you have something called a line of demarcation. And basically that's where your new growth, the thicker hair at the roots, is meeting your relaxed hair, which is a thinner, weaker, relaxed hair on the ends. That line of demarcation where the two textures meet is very susceptible to breakage. And once your hair grows out enough, like the stronger hair is gonna win and the weaker hair is gonna start breaking off. So I stretch my relaxers a long time, yes, but the longest, like, how do I explain this? The way I do it is like I stretch my relaxers, and then after a certain point, I will only wear my hair in braids and twists. So that's why every summer you guys see me wear my hair in braids and twists. I'm stretching my relaxer. I'm also giving my hair a break and a chance to grow. But I'm also doing that to protect my hair in that line of demarcation. When it's up and put away like that, it's protected that way. So that's how I stretch mine. So usually what I'll do is like I relax my hair like towards the end of August, early September, so like the beginning of fall. I wait and relax my hair again, usually like around December, January time period. And then after that, I don't relax my hair again. And like come April or May, I put my hair up in braids and twists, and they will stay up in braids and twists until August or September. And when I take them down, then I'll relax my hair again. That's how my little system works. This is a good option for the Paul Mitchell spray. This is a Kristen S signature finishing hairspray. That's what I'm using today for drugstore. I use Motions relaxer, and it's partially just from like habit. Like that's just what I used to use when I was younger, and so like I just go to the beauty supply store and buy that now. Yeah, almost done, y'all. Oh, I'm tired. And I know Winnie said she wanted to take a nap. Winnie tired. Okay. Cooperate, please. What's gonna have to do? Okay, which I read that one already. Okay, this is not long enough. So I'm gonna start to take these out now. Let me make sure my other camera's set up. And focus for YouTube. Okay. And then I'm gonna put a little of this Heritage by Mindy Argan oil. I use this a lot throughout the week on the ends of my hair. One pump is all you need. Y'all be using too much product. And we're all done. Hours later. This live has been up for a minute. Okay, we're all done. Let me see if there's any extra questions. I will not go to cosmetology school. I do want to own a hair salon one day. And it's not even like a hair salon. I want it to be like a salon where you can actually get everything done. So I want you to be able to go to a salon if you want a relaxer, if you want braids, if you have natural hair, if you want really good color, if you want weave. Like I want a salon that does everything. So I want like it to have a hair salon part where you can get anything you want done, like a good cut. And then I wanted to have a part where you can do like nails and like stuff, but like everything. Cause I feel like sometimes you'll go to a nail salon, it's like they only do natural nails or they only do like really good like acrylics or gel X or whatever. Like it'll be like a salon that has like a certain specialty. I want a salon that does everything: natural nails, dip nails, gel X, acrylic, like whatever you want. I want it to have that. And then I also wanted to have like makeup. Like I would like to have a salon where it's like, if a girl is getting ready for prom, it's a one-stop shop. She can go to the salon. You can get her hair done however she wants it. She can get her makeup done however she wants it. She can get her nails done however she wants it. Because I don't see a lot of, everything is like specialized. It's like you go all these different places for everything. I would love to have a salon like that. But I'm not going to cosmetology school. But I feel like I would be able to like pick out people that do really good hair that I would want in there. And Wendy would be in there, of course. I don't notice breakage with my braids. I do think that like it's possible if you're not caring for them the right way. One thing I do is like I moisturize them regularly. Putting like a leave-in spray on them every day almost. Like this is the one I was using this summer. Like towards the end of the summer, this is the one I was using every day and I would spray all over my braids and it helped a lot. Not a Brillo pad. This isn't where'd it go? This isn't better than the Kerastase oil. I just feel like it's just like another oil, but it's like more affordable. So this is like a drugstore wash day. This is like $8 or so. You can find a lot of Heritage by Mini products at Walmart. But I've also see if you don't have one near you, this is on Amazon too. And moisturizing, I've talked about this a little bit before, but like I don't moisturize like this person is asking how much do you moisturize. It's not about how much, it's about when and what do I moisturize with. So my shampoo is moisturizing, my conditioner is moisturizing, I'm using a deep conditioner that's moisturizing, my leave-in is like a strength, and then I infuse all that moisture in my hair on wash day, seal my cuticle back up with that cold water rinse, and then throughout the week, I'll apply something like this on the ends of my hair, but only one pump and like once a day. Like I'll do it like at night before I go to bed. I'll do one pump of this. It's lightweight. It doesn't make your hair greasy. It absorbs and it'll seal the moisture in. That's how I approach it. I work at a beauty lounge that does that. I'm a massage therapist. But see, I don't see a lot of places like that. I would love to have my own place like that. I don't like wearing my hair straight, no. And I feel like I want to do something like that because I also feel like salon culture is just gone. Like everybody has like their salon suites now and like that's cool or whatever. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it makes everyone feel like they're a celebrity. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like there's like this mentality that like everyone is like a celebrity and whatever, but whatever. I don't know. But I feel like the whole salon culture is gone. And the children need it, clearly. Like you need to go in salon and that old auntie needs to tell you you're foolish, break up with that man. Like the salon culture needs to come back. That's also why I really want to do it. And also, wouldn't it just be so much easier if you didn't have to go, like, I want them to do lashes there. Like, if you didn't have to go from this place to this place to this place to this place, like, if you knew you could come one place and there's like so many good stylists there, and when you gonna be at the front desk? I'm telling y'all that right now. I feel like leave-in spray will be a barrier between your hair and the braids. That's very protective. Yeah. Do you wait a while after taking out your braids before doing your next relaxer? Recently, yeah, I have. I used to go straight in. Like I used to do it like the day of. That's crazy. Like take out my braids and then do a relaxer the same day. Now I like give it like a week. All right, I gotta wrap this up in a minute because I'm getting tired, and I know when you're getting tired. Yeah, like I miss even when I would go to the salon with like when I was younger in Grand Rapids with Mr. Reese, like she never had like a bunch of stylists in her salon, but it was still like the culture of going to the salon. She would be in there, had that phone in her ear, talking on that phone all day, and I was nosy. I was listening to everything. I knew all her business. Um, I just think that we could benefit that. I don't have a best drugstore flat iron. I'm gonna answer these last few and I'm gonna get off of here. I don't have a best drugstore flat iron, but I do have a playlist for affordable flat irons on my page. So go watch that if you're looking for some. Girl, don't nobody miss getting burned by the Marcel. Yeah, I do. I shampoo my hair twice. My roots don't get stiff, but I definitely have a permanent middle part, and that's partially because I'm kind of setting it when I blow dry my hair. If y'all hear from the beginning, I blow dry my hair and I part it down the middle and I blow dry one side and then the other. My middle part is there because of that. I do that every single wash. How this? This is what the flat iron will go off by itself. Y'all scare me. That's why I have my permanent middle part, but it doesn't get like stiff or anything. Okay, I think we're done for today. I gotta go. This was a wild live today, y'all. I had to call my mama in here. I am if you watch the lives regularly and you're on the Kitchen Beautician Shot on Instagram, I am gonna be asking in there in a minute if there were people that would like to be moderators. Like if you could go like at least like 4 to 5 that would be in lives on a regular basis. Because that's crazy. They was in here saying somebody told me I should paint my skin white. I know y'all saw that. And that one man, Pharaoh, I don't know who he was, but he was really having a hard time and told me anyways. No, I don't experience heat damage, Crystal. My hair's relaxed, so it's already damaged. All right. So that's that. We're gonna wrap it up there. I'll see y'all next week and we'll probably go live on TikTok instead. I'm switching back and forth because y'all know TikTok might be gone. So I'm trying to incorporate the lives over here in case it is really gone. We'll just do our lives on here. But for now, we're gonna go back and forth. So I'm gonna ask over there if you don't follow me on Instagram and you would like to be a moderator, go to Kitchen Beauticians chat. You can find it in my bio on my Instagram page, Yara Alexis, and I'm gonna ask in there if somebody would like to be a moderator. So yeah, I'll see